Nailed it.
Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome to our Sunday morning game. Waterdeep. So, pre-game announcements. Once again, our ambient sound is brought to you by Sirenscape. A wonderful thing, which I believe I just got a bill for, so I can actually see how much it actually is.
Holy shit.
Talk about live. Whoa.
Yeah. If I can find it again. You know how 700 males are. How am I paying it? Here it is. So every 2 months, Sirenscape is about $21.98 or $22. So $11 a month.
Nice.
For their entire sci-fi, fantasy, and board game library. You can even create your own playlists with them, where you can just pick and choose from different sounds to create your own customized one. They also have preset ones for like Dragon Heist, which we've been using this entire campaign, basically. I think it has been the entire one.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Ghost of Salty Marsh.
Thought you were going to say Ghost of Fault Marsh for a second there.
And a bunch of others. So check them out. Link is above Scotty's head. It is essentially royalty free, so long as you're paying your subscription, and shout them out. So it's good to have. You also can't just play the soundtrack and have nothing accompanying it, because it's supposed to be used for games. So other than that, any other pre-game announcements? Everybody is here, at least physically.
No one can see it because coincidentally, Serene's portrait takes up that specific spot. But Callie has a cute little duck with a surfboard. I'll just move it. There you go. Yep.
Nice.
That's it. Real important information.
Important pre-game announcements.
There will probably be a surf duck somewhere in the future.
Surf duck.
Gotta catch them waves with the surf duck.
That's the surfing bird.
Yeah. Can't have that
I
tune
just
for more than 10
finished
seconds.
eating a Hawaiian roll, and the dog has got disappointed in me and just started booping my leg with his nose, and now has walked over to Kevin to beg for food from him.
That is important pre-game announcement.
Oh, hello, Trixie.
All the pets.
So, what the fuck were we doing last time?
Petting animals.
Yeah. So, last time you went and took out Finn, who was not much of a challenge of himself.
Yeah, he died like a bitch.
You fought a Dracolich for a few rounds before it's like, I don't really...
Looked out like a lich.
Yeah, it's like, I don't really have a reason to keep fighting you guys. Out.
Apparently, he didn't really take too well to the monk shrugging off 60 poison damage.
Yeah. He's just like, damn it, dwarfs. I hate dwarfs. That's why I eat elves.
They're too chewy, the dwarves.
Yeah.
I think in canon, elves are the tastiest for green dragons. Wasn't it like a green dragon lich or something?
Yeah, there's a green dragon one. I randomly rolled and just happened to pick the one whose breath weapon was resistant to basically everybody in the party.
Not resistant, immune.
Yeah. Anyway, so he flew away, and you guys returned with some information to Waterdeep, specifically the Blackstaff Tower, where you have a teleportation circle addressed to. And a few moments after you arrived, the Blackstaff also arrived. She seemed beat up and a little worse for wear, and I think everyone was basically like, quickly, heal her! And basically just bombard her with healing magic, so she just teleports in like, oh!
She had the very video game moment where like in MOBAs or something, where you teleport to home base, it just auto heals you everything.
Like goes from 10 hit points to 95 immediately.
It was assault and better.
Or 105.
Something better. Nice.
Because I think I just rewatched it. And I think Patience gave her 25 hit points, and I just read Jesse's name. Rogue Riders healed her 70 with heal.
Give me a second.
In any case,
Oh shoot! I should probably close Clip Studio. That's probably why my.
did we do anything else at the tower, or did we just
That's-
stop right
No,
there?
that's literally where we
we
left off.
stopped as she walked in, and Kevin's like, "And we'll end there." And you're like, "No, wait, first I heal her," and then rolled like 27 dice, and Rogue's like,
It was
"That's
only 7.
funny. Here's a 7th level spell."
I don't need it for the day.
And immediately afterwards, an army appears.
I cast
Yeah.
polymorph, I guess.
How's it going?
She's like, "Oh, didn't expect to see you guys here. I thought you would be elsewhere waiting for me to return with your messages. I did receive one."
Well, we went and dealt with a little problem and then came back.
Ah, good. It would have been really silly for you to stay here a couple days just waiting and
Yeah.
not living your lives.
We found a Draco Lich right outside of town. It was great.
Yeah, like she
Wait,
says
what
this,
now?
I'm looking
It
down at
wasn't
myself,
right
like,
outside
did I
of
change
town.
clothes in the past 2 days? Am I wearing the same outfit? Scandal.
We only have one outfit. Everyone does. We never change outfits in these games.
You notice that?
We specifically went out and bought new outfits at least twice in this game.
It's just
I just changed my clothes.
I have 2 outfits. I change them every month.
I feel like Rogh probably has like the starting archer turtleneck closet, only it's like black puffy pirate shirts.
It's like you get to change your outfit once per season. Just like typical cartoons.
I mean, like, I know you're joking, but we literally did that, or at least I did. I had a winter one, and now I have a spring one.
But
Yeah.
anyway, Kyle.
So what happened to you? I asked the
She was
blind.
fighting a demon lord, right?
Yes, Demon Lord emerged for the north.
For the
Far-
For the nerds.
It was definitely for the nerds.
I'm sorry, I got hit very hard. It caused a lisp. To the north,
Knocked a couple teeth out.
last thing for a healing spell to always affect. Yeah, to the north, the Lord's Alliance contacted me because there was a demon lord with a small demon army that managed to found a way to get to Torel. We're thinking some cultists found a way to open a portal and etc. etc.
That sucks.
So I and L'Oreal and a few others went up and took care of that. But you guys were here taking care of the city, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Never left the city at all. Stayed in the city the whole time protecting it.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she literally just heard us say that we went outside town and killed Hendrik.
Indeed.
So do you want to, like, we can come back later, because I imagine you want to, like, relax.
If I relax, I'm going to sleep for like 3 days.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
Oh, a woman after my own heart.
And it's like I'm going to sit down. If I doze during the conversation, just, put a blanket on me.
That's okay. I can just cast a dream spell and then inform you that way.
How about no? That's rude. Let her sleep.
If you're okay with that.
There's things in my mind that I dream I might not want you to see.
Or that might eat you.
Yeah.
Okay, well, in any case, we're after this little guy, right? And he was part of called the Dragon, and apparently...
Let's go to my office first.
Oh,
Takes you to an office. You can tell the office was not originally hers. I can speak well today this morning, people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff is older decoration. There's portraits on the wall of different people.
Have we ever been to her office before?
We just walked through the Dumble door. What happened here?
Yeah. She's like, this is the main office that my rooms to the side and stuff.
Mm.
It was built by the original Blackstaff. And still been using it. Unfortunately, he has certain magics that prevent you from moving the equipment and the furniture outside. Apparently, he was very protective of people stealing his stuff.
Oh, so it came furnished and you can't change out the decorations. That's a fucking shame. Can you hang something over top of it, maybe?
You can add a few things, but you got to be careful because if you add the wrong things, you just make it look worse. Yeah, I've only been a Blackstaff for a couple of years, so, and it's been a busy couple of years. I mean,
so anyway, there was a Draco Lich. We were and then like Patience just goes on a tangent and he just spills everything. Probably starting with them trying to find out where Finn was. He talks a little too much about how he locked himself in a room and started to talk with an angel about where they're at, and they kept just saying a cave. He was frustrated, and then the rest of it.
Very interesting way of going about it.
They also had these robes.
Yes, Cult of the Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Very yeah.
Hey, Rogh, you still carrying around those robes that we got from the moon in your backpack?
Yeah,
or are they home in the locked chest?
No, I don't think I locked up the robes. I think, hang on. Need to rummage around in his pack for a second. These ones? Nope. Wait, not those. That's that's something else. These ones. Yeah, here you go.
Assless chaps? What?
Robes of the Archmage, parentheses, evil only.
Just like, smells like Manchun.
I'm not gonna say anything, but my eyebrows are definitely going to climb into my hairline.
Yeah. Oh, it's a spell I have. Sense magic. You smell it.
Yeah, so we found that. We found a spell book, didn't we?
Learned it from an awakened dog.
Oh. It's a very, very good boy. Oh yeah, and the spell book too. Okay, so
yeah, I think that was the only like super good stuff from there that we're not.
Also, under this note, you found a clone of Manchun also.
Oh yeah, that should be here.
Yeah, he's been taken down for starch.
They put it in the basement.
Put in the closet. All things we don't like go in the closet.
Whoa. Whoa.
Just closet of evil artifacts. Plus one Manchun. Just have like a clipboard on the front of the thing with like check marks of what artifacts are held inside, and he's just like Manchun ?
I know the clone's in like a crystal vat or something, but I like to imagine like just all of the evil stuff is just piled on top of it. So like there's like an evil Hogwarts sorting hat or something, and it's just like bloop on his head.
It's kind of like the room of requirement, but it's like just a rummage bin full of evil shit.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, yeah, that was the moon stuff, and then what we
now
just
we
did.
gotta go find. Oh yeah, and we have those books that are written in Draconic that we couldn't read too well.
Yeah.
That we got from the cult.
Yeah, I didn't have to take up.
Yeah, those are going to take a bit to translate just because I'm out.
Yeah. And we gotta go deal with
including one of your children, I believe, is being taught.
He's learning Draconic? Oh, that's awesome.
Not doing too good in it.
Well, I mean,
we probably don't want him to try translating for us, but that's still encouraging.
I mean, what semester is he is he in now? How many semesters is he done? A quarter of one?
You want to do here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
it's
wanted
like
extra
first
work,
6
so we've
weeks.
been throwing it on him.
No,
well, good
he
for him.
wanted extra work.
He says
Oh.
it keeps him from going back home where his siblings tease him.
Bless his
I
little
think
heart.
he's lying, though.
Gonna have a little talk about that, maybe.
Yeah, he has some strange stories and stuff.
Oh, what kind of stories?
No, he's talking about a rat king.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
fine.
that's a new thing they picked up. His sister came into her brother came into some strange hat, and they made up some weird story about it.
As kids do, apparently. I'm guessing. I'm pretty young. I don't have kids of my own. I'm only like 25.
I mean, we kind of found these ones, but you know, it's not like we started from level 1, as it were.
Anyways, I believe there was something about rings that we've mentioned with you before and getting them out or something, right?
Yeah, these shards.
Yeah, oh god, I'm terrible. I cannot remember his name.
Here, let me give you a beer. It might help.
The other owner of Rings of Winter, Shemesh, right? Mentioned that he might
It's
have
very
something
close
that
to
could help.
that demon person playing
Yeah.
that Scotty likes.
Yeah,
Oh,
Shemeshka.
yeah.
But also, I think first we should probably meet with Fajal, that
Fazoli's?
guy.
Zoli's.
There was the idea of having him and Mansion meet, and hopefully they kill each other. And don't, decide that, oh, we're cool again, and make out and become even more powerful than before.
Making out does make people more powerful.
That's true.
Everybody looks at the bard.
I'm just... What?
Yeah, fucking none of us have gotten any action in, like, years.
Look, I'm thinking it. I don't think Manchun nor Jules have ever been seen with anyone in that way.
They're too busy. They're hard work. They have a hard working career. They don't have time for dates.
Manchun has too much of a complicated relationship with himself.
That's always a lesson for young mages. When you create an army of clones, make sure you don't accidentally mess up the syllables and awaken them all.
Also, stop at 2, or otherwise you're just playing with yourself.
Yeah, we thought we were down to none, but there's apparently a couple left.
You were down to a nun?
No, there were originally we were down to 3 Manchuns, and then 2, but now we have a third one again.
Oh, yeah. Psst, Thana. Psst, should we, like, in the same room, just, like, super obvious. Should we tell her about the arm?
Sure.
Hey, we got Manchun's floating arm. He's in a chest
Where did
somewhere
that
in our
come
house.
from?
From Undermountain, of course. But it's a really cool guy named Halster. He gave it to us. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Alistair,
Yeah.
the crazy mage in the mountain.
I don't know. He seemed pretty cool.
I don't think any of us actually wrote high enough on our intelligence check to know who he was.
He wanted us to get rid of a devil in there. That was fun.
Huh,
Yeah,
he probably
we killed
should
the
have been
devil.
doing it on his own, but oh well.
Yeah, he seemed more like he was lazy, like it would have been inconvenient. Like he just didn't want to waste his spell slots.
Well, he was running a school.
That doesn't
That's
sound like him at
right.
all.
Yeah, he invited Jinx, and we should not do that.
Yeah, and he was actually
No,
pretty.
he has a habit of killing his apprentices and absorbing their life.
Wait, what?
What?
On what evidence? I didn't see any life soul sucking down there. Except for
We've been
maybe
here
from the
for
devil.
5 minutes! This is one of the most trustworthy people in the entire fucking city.
Yes.
You okay there, Thana? You're spilling your ale a little bit there.
I'm fine.
Well, at least that's in the past. Then, we thought he was dead and now he's back. Same with Manchun and a bunch of others we thought were dead. Though there's different Manshoons now. One Manshoon's actually working with us for the most part.
Nice.
Was that the troll one?
No. Didn't you guys kill Trollshoon?
Yeah, we killed Trollshoon.
That's right.
His head is in a jar of acid right now.
Yeah, it's hard to number them, but this one is the I think the
That's why they have
Manshoon
nicknames.
that is the clone that used to be the vampire clone.
Oh, okay. So Manshoon, the former vampire.
Yeah, we're
known
calling
as
him
Manshoon.
Manshoon A.
Vampshoon.
But he's not a vampire anymore.
Former Vampshoon.
Is he Canadian?
No.
He's Manchun, eh?
Manshoon.
Yeah, they all have to have nicknames. There's Trollshoon, former Vampshoon.
What do you call the one that's used to be in Waterdeep, missing an arm? No Hanshoon?
Yeah. Lefty.
Lefty. Yeah.
Yep, nailed it.
Yeah, I think that.
I
And now
think
we have
Thanos.
Moonshoon?
Moonshoon. That's right.
Moonshun, yes.
Yes.
That's
So
the one
we
in
have-
the one in the jar, right?
Yep.
No, he's the one in the tank. The one in the jar
Yeah.
is the
He's
the
in a
little
crystalline
jar
bag.
is Trollshoon.
No, the large fellow, the one we brought home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because Trollshoon's head's on the acid.
Yeah, we went and we bought a jar specifically big enough to fit a troll head.
So there's at least 4 known shoons.
That's so fucked, by the way.
No,
Let me-
one of them isn't awake. Moonshoon isn't awake right now.
Meanwhile, in the basement, I'm hearing everything.
I'm not smart enough to know that. He looked like he was sleeping, which means he's sleeping.
Yeah, we there's ways to awaken him, but we're not sure if we want to. But at the same time, if we awaken him, one of the others, if they die, won't be able to go
Jump
into
into
them.
him.
Yeah, because he's already awakened. But if
And
we
if he's a
awaken him,
problem, you could just be prepared and make sure that you take him out.
Well, he won't have his spell book, and he won't have his robes and stuff.
No, but would he have the spells that he prepared last time?
depends on what they prepare. Each clone's slightly different.
But he's from the second.
He'd be buck-ass naked, of course, but...
Manchun made these clones during the Second Age, right?
Yes.
Then some of his spells might not even work anymore.
Potentially. Oh, I missed some of those spells. Like deep pockets. You used to like be able to make your pockets so deep and big. Now you're stuck with these ones that these tailors put into your stuff. That's like, you barely put a dragon in these.
That would be nice. I had to specifically have a tailor make mine big enough to fit my flask.
Have you ever considered maybe commissioning some very small bags of holding and then having them sewn in with a tailor? I mean,
It's just so much
A
work.
dragon?
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised at you, Thana. I thought you would have been interested in that kind of a thing. I
I
mean,
mean,
that means
I have
you
a
could literally-
bag of holding backpack. The bag of holding, it has to be, the mouth of it has to be big enough. I can't fit like a battle axe in a pocket.
No, but you could probably create a convincing sword sheath because you just really need only to be able to fit
That would be cool.
the width of the guard.
That magic's around. You just need to make a pact with somebody.
No.
I think I'm good. Anywho, so did we want to have a meet and greet with the two evil wizard and cleric people?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought we were trying to
Spellcasters.
get some extraction going on these weird little metal ring shard things.
Oh, that too, yeah.
What's going on?
I just worry that if we wait too long, Fajal will show up and we won't be ready for him.
Conversely, if we wait too long on the other thing, we might die of colon cancer.
Wouldn't it be
You are
cold and
really
cancer?
punny this morning. It's great.
Yeah, no, cold one cancer.
There you go.
Yeah.
He's punishing us for something.
the
Yeah.
I think the ring thing's fine. We can do that. We can do that later.
I mean, for what it's worth, we haven't felt any ill effects yet, and we still look the same, right?
I
Yeah.
mean, aside from never feeling cold again. but-
How is the temperature in here? Is it like uncomfortable?
It's a bit warm.
Because I was under the impression we were giving off cold for a while.
Well, I know one good thing. If we somehow end up in the 7th level of the 7th circle of hell, we should be fine.
Don't say that. The universe might hear you.
Why? Why would we like to go to hell, Patience?
No, I'm not saying we would like to. I'm just saying if we go there, we wouldn't be royally screwed. I'm just trying to be optimistic here.
Oh, because it's icy. Okay. I thought you were talking about it like we go to hell because it's hot there, because that's what the stories say.
No,
And
that's the plainest.
that
Not all
gets-
of hell is fire. In fact, quite a bit of it isn't.
You know a lot about hell, Patience.
All I know is right now, hell is being in this room with this discussion. Can we
It's-
please move on?
It's part of religious studies at the Church of Tyr. You know, got to know your enemy. Anyways, so we were gonna go find Uncle Zhao or something, or did you want him to meet Manchun? Is that what you were saying, Thana?
I thought that was the thing we had considered.
Set up to where
Because they used to hate each other's guts, and hopefully they would try to kill each other. And if they fail, we just pick one and pick a fight after they've already used all their spells.
Well, where do we find? Does anyone even know where Lefty is?
Well, we have his hand. Can you use that to find him?
It's like I'm just gonna stop and look at the black stuff. Like, God, can you? Is that a thing you can do?
It is a belonging of his.
It's a part of him. Wait, would that give you bonus points against the DC, so it counts as both an object of a possession and a body part?
It's a body part.
Oh.
Definitely
But the
a body
sleeve.
part.
Does the sleeve count as a possession?
I think once you've got the hand, you can kind of dispense with the sleeve. It's pretty much just, a container at this point.
Yeah, and he could have redressed him. I mean,
That's fair.
Alistair could have been like, "I don't like your outfit."
Yeah,
getting a new one."
how would the sleeve stay on? Yeah, that makes sense. But we do have possessions of Manchun's, though it's a different Manchun.
Mhm.
Would that work? How does that work?
How does what work?
When you have multiple consciousnesses sharing the same identity and indeed the same body, but separate instances, how will it know what to track?
Well, hopefully it tracks the one that was actually attached to the arm.
Yeah, but like their stuff.
Yeah, that's an issue. There's a reason why we have trouble
Because, like,
finding
would
Manchun.
this have been considered Moonshoon's, or would it have belonged to whoever it was that put Moonshoon
I can't stop laughing at Moonshoot. I'm sorry.
there?
Again, there's a reason we have
Yeah,
historically difficulty
it tracks,
finding
yeah.
Manchun.
But hey, we have an arm. Do you want me to run home and get the arm? And the rest of his shit? Because I think the spell book is locked up as well.
I think you're the fastest, so yeah.
Do you
Make
just
sure-
dive out the window? What? I mean, like,
Just make sure you don't climb anything as you're running out.
away.
You just see a finger as I descend out the window. How tall is this tower?
Pretty tall. You could just go through the door.
Oh.
I think most mage towers don't have windows. Right?
I was gonna say, do you have
I
step?
wanted to be a extra fuck and reduce the damage by 55 because I have so full.
So you're gonna fall from a mechanical spider about 200 feet in the air. Is that what you're telling me?
Go
Oh boy.
and retrieve Andrew 2.0.
Can you do that monk bullshit where you like cling to the wall and just like slide down it and don't take damage?
Yeah,
I think
that's what slow fall is.
Is that what that is?
I reduce any fall damage that I take by 60 points.
As long as there's a surface you can hold on
It's
to
5
help
times
break it.
my level. And then even if I go further than that, I have feather fall from the battle laureate.
Oh, there you go. That would be neat. Just like watch you like just.
Also, I have over 150 hit points, so I think I'm fine.
I'm just imagining like Thada like doing just a diving leap out the window, and and she's just like pumping her little legs, and she's drifting slowly down.
She does like a Yoshi jump. Is that-
I was just like Mario with the raccoon leaf or whatever, just a little tail flapping, but it's her feet just kicking
Yeah.
furiously in the air.
Yoshi does
It's
that
actually
with his
really
feet.
funny because she has a long coat, so it probably does sort of flap in the wind when she's falling.
So, a couple
Yours? No, he doesn't have a
Half-
beard. Whatever.
half
anyway.
hour or so, hour.
I drop off the big chest of gems, tell everyone do not touch it whatsoever. Actually, no, I'm not going to do anything with it. I'm just going to leave it there and put a lock on it, and then I'm getting the other stuff. Because if I say don't touch it, that means to the children, definitely touch it. There's some cool shit in there.
So should have let me put a spell on it first or something, so that would like blow up in confetti in their face.
How long universe did you say it would take for Thana to get back?
About an hour or so.
Oh, okay. I had
So we're
originally
just
cast
hanging.
Unseen Serpent, and it's just whatever the black staff.
I can
Like-
dash for free as a bonus action.
The Unseen Serpent gets her a blanket.
Just snoring away.
Ugh. You're pretty far away.
Mm-hmm. Probably would be longer, but I'm not
Here
really
is Blackstaff Tower, and here's home.
Okay, so I know
Homie.
I know she said not to, but now I actually am kind of curious what her dreams are like.
No. That's rude and invasive, and also kind of creepy as fuck. It's not like she's just some unknown, nameless,
I mean, I did it to the goblin earlier, and you guys are fine with that.
very different circumstances.
Yeah, we didn't like the goblin.
And we don't have to continue working with the goblin afterward and look her in the eye.
Yeah, no, fuck that goblin. If you ever run into that goblin, he's boned.
Okay, fair enough. And I find a spot to just sit down and chillax for a while, get my short rest.
I was gonna say, go commune with your patron for a while.
That kind of
I'd like
sounds,
That's very dismissive.
that kind of sounds a little insulting, but I don't care. I'm gonna go do that.
It's literally what he means for him to do. Do you have a draconic to common translation matrix somewhere, so we can start working on these books?
You could ask one of the mages around here.
Roy, yeah, no, he's gonna do that.
20 minutes, or an hour later, Thana comes back with the books and Starbucks.
It's like, I wonder, can we use locate object to find a draconic to common dictionary?
Well, while she's waiting, you go and
I think like 2 gold will cover coffee for everybody, right? Probably way less than that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably just a couple, like a shard, maybe.
yeah, coffee, a couple nibs next door. Unless you want to go to a fancy place.
Well, I mean, the Blackstaff area is like there's probably a Farbucks in every corner, so.
Yeah, I'd probably do one that's closer so it's still hot when I get there. I'm back. I brought evil spell books and coffee.
Ooh.
Okay. Hey.
Oh, she's asleep.
Just the thing for an evil spell book is a nice coffee to dunk it in.
No, to drink while you read the evil spell book.
No, of course that's what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I don't eat books.
That sounds like the talk of somebody.
Did you make sure my coffee was the hazelnut one that was iced?
Yep, with like 8 million pounds of sugar.
Yeah, and like the cream that has like my face art on it.
Well, they haven't actually seen you because I got it from the one near here, so it's just like generic person with horns.
They have a teeth latte.
I tried to describe your horns, but apparently they had the trainee on the coffee art this morning.
Also, I don't think you can do that with iced coffee, but whatever.
That's how magic
I don't know
works.
coffee. I'm just trying to be pretentious. Patience just sighs and drinks his iced coffee latte or whatever.
Yeah, Serene looks at her coffee and says, black like my soul. Thank you.
You're like the sweetest of all of our dumbasses.
Don't underestimate the quiet ones.
Yeah, really. I mean, like That's a lethal mistake.
I'm just joking. Thank you, Thana.
You're welcome.
Oh,
I'll take my coffee with a little cream, a little sugar, and just a little of that whiskey you got there, Thana.
Oh, fuck yes.
Just
God, having a drunk master is the best. They're just like, alcohol?
Hey!
Yes, to everything.
it's been that kind of a morning.
Dirty 20 for an insight check to try and guess how the black staff would like her coffee.
Black like her
Nice.
staff.
Nice.
In any other context, it's horrible.
And I also brought like a little finger creamer and sugar because I don't.
all right. So
I have evil goods and I have coffee.
It's like the black coffee, like Cormyrean, where it's like Turkish coffee, where it's like really strong but a very small cup.
We have evil goods and chaotic lawfuls.
so
Anyway.
Right.
So are we gonna wake her up or?
Well,
I don't want to disturb her dream. I don't want to be invasive.
no.
Well, you could just like use your fucking hands and wake her up the normal way.
I was gonna say, could you maybe give her a pat and say, "Here's the coffee"? I mean,
My unseen servant, pat.
like, huh?
Floating coffee.
Barbecue! Oh,
There's a floating coffee right next to her.
thanks. Hot! Thanks.
What did you think it was gonna be?
I just woke up. Oh no, Terry!
Oh, did he kill it? God damn
Yeah,
it! That's the
obliterated
second
the
time
banana.
I've sewed that thing up.
Sorry, he destroyed another toy. Every Sunday.
Classic Terry.
I was gonna say is-
Oh God! What's in the fucking snow?
yeah.
Sorry, it's just still really funny.
Song and dance every fucking time.
It's just still really funny to see Kat like
Here, I'll give you a
walk
little bit of a Hawaiian
on the
roll.
right side of the screen and end up on
Thank
Kevin's left side of
Yeah,
the screen,
for
continue going right, and end up on her left side of the screen.
Magic.
It's a nice full circle.
Magic.
Oh God, it's wet. Ew.
Oh.
Ew, it's so damp.
Anyway,
Context. None of it.
So, additionally, while we're farting around here and waiting for the black staff to get the coffee, and while we're waiting for Thana to come back, I would like to actually peruse their library a little bit and see if I can find any wizard ritual spells along the first level.
The library's locked off for non-members, but there are guys who can talk to you.
But I am a member.
Not
You
as
should-
black staff.
you should persuade them to let you look.
I'm
You're a
sorry.
member of the
The
academy, and you're a harper.
College.
Yeah, those are different organizations.
No, I
Greyhound.
understood that, but I thought working for the black staff kind of put us in her employ, which meant we were members now. And
No, that'd
No,
be the
that's a different
Greyhounds.
organization.
The
That's
Greyhounds.
Greyhands. That's a city organization.
no, I understood we were also affiliated with them, but I thought since we were working for the black staff for things that we were, kind of in her.
Yeah, you got to be student.
Oh,
And
So-
pay the monthly dues.
So your son can get in, but you can't.
Well, yeah, because he's paid his tuition.
Look, all I wanted to do was copy down the ritual for comprehend languages.
One of the wizards is
Yeah, you
like,
could probably just ask a wizard in the hallway, hey, do you got comprehend languages? Can I pay you a couple gold to copy
yeah,
it?
I mean, you don't have to go in the library. There's plenty of wizards who want to make a buck.
He's
As
a
a
bard.
wizard,
It's
then there's,
literally
like-
what he does is the lore bards. These libraries is like his first home.
I doubt you guys need it, but if any of you need Unseen Servant, I'd be willing to trade.
I mean, it's going to take you a while, but yeah, I can sell you a spell.
And trading ritual spells like Pokemon cards.
Just a random wizard.
Okay,
site.
new canon. That's how it happens in Archonverse.
Hmm?
Yeah. All right. So I mean,
I pull out my ominous Book of Shadows. That's not ominous because it's Celestial Patron.
Right on.
It's just those binders of Pokemon cards. Oh, it's like the holographic spell cards.
Hmm.
So yeah, I'll take any. I can have any first circle spells of the wizard school that you can give me. I know right now I really need comprehend languages because I can't read this fucking book.
I was gonna say, I'm sure you can get higher than that.
Not. I have ritual caster wizard, so
Yeah, it's half your
anything-
level.
Half your
Oh,
level
shit.
rounded up. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so you
fuck,
can get
okay.
6th level.
Oh wow.
Oh, great! Then that's Drawmage's instant summons for me.
Actually,
if I
no,
could
even
find
higher
it.
than that, because my stupid self forgets that we're
There's-
higher
It's
than that.
7th level
So,
now.
7, yeah.
There aren't any higher spells with the ritual tag for wizards.
I'm pulling up a really cool site that sorts it out, so I'm going to do that. And it includes
It's like-
ritual casting. The
Now,
highest
the
level,
question is,
the
can
highest-
you afford those?
the highest level wizard
Well, first
ritual
level, yeah, definitely.
is Drawmage's instant summons, and that's 6th
Mhm.
level conjuration.
Yes.
Like, well, there's one wizard who's just like, I could let you copy from mine, but you know that takes 2 hours.
Yeah, 50 gold per level and 2 hours per level.
Oh well, I mean, would you like to go for some coffee sometime and we can talk about it?
Sure. When you're not busy for 2 hours, we can go out, could play,
Well,
coffee.
That's a date.
Yeah. Guys, I got a date. He's so much better looking than I am.
He's just interested in you for your brain.
I want to be a piece of meat for once.
Hey guys, I got a date. No, you didn't. You just made him up.
So I'm really quick. I'm gonna pull patience aside and be like,
Whoa, what? Huh?
no. Listen, I
I was in the
need,
middle of copying stuff here.
I need that unseen servant spell too.
Oh, yeah, here you go.
Right. Thank you. We'll let the
Take
unseen
2 hours to
servant.
copy, but yeah.
I'm double checking my Book of Shadow things. I'm pretty sure I can only do 1st level.
Mm.
No, I think you're.
Yeah. For the feat, at least, it's any spell equal to half your current level.
Book of Shadows.
Book of Shadows, I gotta get back to the
It's not limited
classes.
to it's not limited to wizard, but it is limited to ritual spells.
Did you took Book of Ancient Secrets?
Yes,
Mm,
that's what it was. Choose 2 first level spells that have a ritual tag from any class. On your adventures, you can add ritual
Nope.
spells to your Book of Shadows.
Equal to half your level rounded up.
Wow.
Yeah, but any class.
The process takes 2 hours and costs 50 gold.
Yep.
Do we know of a certain Furbog that is selling these expensive inks, rare inks that we need to inscribe it?
No, furbogs are
It's
mainly in the
rare.
wilderness areas where they belong.
Well, yeah, but there might be an exception of one that might have a lot of simulacrums.
No, the
Run
only
a- run a magic
simulacrum
check.
guys, man, shoot. Do you want
Who may or may not now be trademarked on the next book that's coming out.
Yeah, I was gonna say is I don't know if anybody here can do a nice Pumat voice. So
I was gonna
Promat
say Manchun doesn't do simulacrum, but no, he definitely does, because the Snowshoon, that's the one we killed.
Snowshoon. Oh god.
Yep.
Okay, what are you murdering now?
everything?
Oh, it's just cardboard. You're cool.
Oh my gosh. I can. Okay.
Hmm.
All right. I just realized something. I'll be back, and I head to the Church of Tyr. And when I get there, and we'll do this later, I'm gonna go to a cleric and be like, "Hey, do any of you have the forbidden spell?"
Okay, so Thanos going to be back in an hour. It's going to take you far longer than that to get to the Church of Tyr.
Yeah, I'm patience.
Okay, so Thana, you arrive back. Patience is gone.
All the nerds are trading spells.
Mm-hmm.
Rogue's
Serene's just
putting
sitting
some
there with her
dates in.
owl.
Oh.
Like,
Well, I brought coffee, but I guess I brought coffee for Serene and the Blackstaff because everybody else blocked off.
My raven is trying to start up a conversation with the owl and not getting anywhere.
Whoo! Ka! Whoo! Ka!
You!
Want to go on a date? Whoo! What?
Yeah, so there's a veritable like Abbott and Costello routine happening over there with the birds.
Nice.
So, what do you think, Serene? Should we go deal with Zhao first or the ring things?
The rings aren't bothering us. Like, I mean, I get
Yeah.
that it's like a big thing, but they're not bothering us. So I also don't want to wait until they're actually bothering us. But
Yeah, I
There's
feel like
only-
the more pressing thing is Fazuli,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck his name is.
So how do we find
Mostly,
him?
I'm just concerned with the rings that they're going to start affecting people around us, because the kids have mentioned that the tavern is getting colder. But as long as it's just like a little chill, it shouldn't be that bad.
Little chill. Just chill a little.
Oh, it's 2 hours per level of the spell to inscribe. Just
2 hours per level and 50 gold. So patience is gone for the entire fucking day if you're learning Forbidden's.
if I'm learning a 6th level spell, it'll cost me 300
200.
gold
Yeah,
and
300.
take 12 hours.
I think I really kind of want to make a day of it, honestly. Like I'll come around and
Yeah, he's got a date.
so I'm gonna be spending all kind of coin and time on building up my rituals, because we got that money, honey.
You have money?
Oh yeah, I've got
Exactly, Cal.
I've got over 7,000 gold on my person alone, and that's not counting.
Good God.
I don't have a lot to spend it on all the time. This is kind of like what my big money sink should be. So here I go.
Man, I spend my money as soon as I get it. It's like, I have 5,000 gold. 2,000 days.
No. So yeah, definitely going to be spending a day in the very near immediate future, just grabbing all the rituals, the wizard rituals I can possibly get my grubby little hands on. So
when the Blackstaff wakes up to her coffee, so if we were to set up this thing with Fujal and Manchun, how would you suggest we go about that? Can we just like send a paper bird to Manchun?
I mean, I don't think if I send one, he's going to be some.
Well, it would be me.
Well,
Clearly, if you send it, he's going to know that some shit is up. But if it's just some stupid monk, then it could be the fact that I'm drunk and not thinking clearly, which, to be fair, I'm usually not. But
doesn't he know you?
Oh, what if we send it as Zhao?
yeah, but if he doesn't like Fujal, then he might not show up. But then again, if he doesn't show up, then he might not show up anyway.
Well, what do you need of the Black Staff for this? Your heroes of great renown.
I was just asking if it was her, because it was her suggestion to get them in the same room.
I mean, okay, one of the things I like doing as a Black Staff is getting adventurers and heroes to
Go take care of problems.
To think about their plans and execute them with minimal help. So if I die, am indisposed, they're here to protect the city still.
What you're saying is you're the idea lady, and you just want them to figure things out for themselves.
If possible. I mean, if you're really stuck, then I will help. I mean, I'm not going to just leave you to your own devices if the city's in danger. But I also want you to try and figure it out so that, who knows, once I get old or if I die, maybe none of you will become Blackstaff, but if one of you were a wizard, you could have. You know, stuff like that. Because I was thinking of which one of you is very good at magic, and Bard, Patience. And I'm like,
Wow. I mean, it tracks, but...
I mean, one of you, Rogh here is more qualified for the most part. Unfortunately, I believe you have to be a wizard to wield the staff.
Bummer.
Yeah, if it wasn't for that, Rogh would be pretty decent. And then Patience, I don't think meets any of the qualifications really. I'm sorry.
I believe the Blackstaff is specifically a wizard thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I could take a level. Take a few classes, maybe night school.
I don't want to delve too deep into Blackstaff lore because of spoilers, but that would be interesting if Rogh was the Blackstaff.
Had like
Yeah.
a level of bar or a level of wizard, and then all the rest was bard, and it's just like what?
Technically, that would work. It
Yep.
just says you must be a wizard, which just takes 1 level.
Oh my!
And chosen as the heir. Because if you
Ah,
are not chosen, or if you are not working, doing what the Blackstaff wants, which is protect the city and stuff, it just doesn't function for you. It's more useless than just a quarterstaff.
more useless than a quarterstaff, and that's
So he was not eating cardboard.
What was he eating? Oh
The
no!
fucking squeaker.
You little squeaker. Are you gonna go poop a squeaker out there later? Yeah.
no Terry.
All right, so
Life of a dog owner who likes eating things.
I'm gonna be busy for the next 12 hours, banging my head against the desk as I'm spending 12 hours inscribing something on paper. But it'll be
Yes.
worth it.
So it's 12 hours, but it's really closer to 14 because like every 10 minutes he has to take a little bit of a break to just get up and jog around the room.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. So okay. I'm thinking definitely I'll have to write up a list of what ritual spells I'd like to learn from my new companion here, and probably gonna have to make a day of it. Sleepover! Spellcraft slumber party.
Beyond that, though, what is your plans for Bazoo and which no handshoe?
So do we think that it would be better received well, should we, I mean, we could let the Blackstaff sleep and we could go home and talk to this at home.
Yes, that seems
She just looks at you.
wise.
Her eyes are like red, like a drowse. No, it's fine. I don't need sleep.
Well, we'll let you go.
Oh, okay.
I'm good.
Can I borrow that pen real quick? And I'm gonna write a paper bird to Patience. Planning what to do next. Going home. See you there. And as we walk out.
Meanwhile, at the church, I could really use a coffee right now. And then close it.
Just like through the open window. Just paper bird to the face. What the fuck?
Oh my goodness gracious.
If I was a barbarian, yes. I would totally do
Oh
that.
god! I just remembered. I'm pretty sure Grog did that at one point in campaign 1.
Wait,
And
what?
the entire table rioted. Yeah, Travis
Not
Willingham's barbarian character fucking ate a live bird at one point because it flew in front of his face and startled him, and he just snatched it out of the air and ate it.
Wow.
And Laura fucking lost it at him.
Wow.
Much like when you broke the mechanical pencil with the one. That was fun.
Well, sometime early afternoon the next day, I'm back.
So what's the rest of you
Oh,
doing? in
Jesus,
those
it is
couple
12
hours?
hours.
Yeah.
That's not including sleep. That's why I'm like,
Yeah,
it's
so
gonna be a
it's
while.
whatever Serene's, I mean, like, Rourke's got his date planned for the next little bit.
Well, I thought you were going to do that at a later date, or are you going now?
Well, I mean, if we're going to be reconvening and making a plan for Lefty and his frenemy, I mean, I can wait until a little bit later, but that's definitely on the near future side of things.
Scheduled for like, I don't know, tomorrow or 2 days from now.
Okay.
Okay, so on the way home. So, pros and cons of having the letter be from us versus from Zhao. If it's from Zhao and he doesn't like him, he just might not show. Well, I mean, I feel like for both, it's just like he might not show up, or he might. Who knows? Or it could be from neither. We could have it be from an acquaintance that knows your shit. I don't know. I'm not smart enough for this shit, guys. No,
I
I need to mark
wonder-
off a paper bird.
Do
Serene's smart enough for this shit, but Callie's not.
do we think that they would heed a summons from us in particular? Like if they thought it was coming from us?
Well, Zhao definitely would because we're working for him.
Okay, but
I
Lefty.
just don't know if Lefty would.
Do you think he would come with the promise of the Archmage robes? We could bait him, maybe. I mean, we have all these artifacts. We could
Well,
maybe
we
get
left
him.
did we leave most of them with the black stuff?
Oh,
but then again,
sure.
he doesn't know that. But
Not only that, there's no reason we couldn't, like, get him out of the evidence locker or whatever.
or, hear me out. What's the range on that spell you do that lets you see if something's magic?
Not that long, honestly.
Yeah. We make a copy, we commission a copy that's non-magical. And that's all further that goes.
Well, I mean, you can detect magic from a distance, but you can't identify from a distance. So you'd have to have some kind of equivalent enchantment, because that's a fucking Archmage robe, and it lights up like it lights up a lot.
Like midwinter solstice? I don't know.
Yeah,
Is there a spell that lets you fake it?
Ooh. You know what? There might be. Hang on a minute.
There is, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think he knows it, but we could probably find someone to cast it for us.
That said, though, if we try that, wouldn't he be pissed that we stole his shit?
I mean, it wasn't his, so he can work that out with his other
But he
selves.
put it there. Oh, that's right, because he probably wasn't one that put it there. It was probably OG Mansion that put it there.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't need to say where it came from. We can just say we came into possession of this thing and are looking to get on your good side and not piss you off again.
Although I think you're a little overthinking it, because really the point was just to get them to come to a location together at the same time and then have it out. We don't even need to be in the room.
That's fair. But I'm just more trying to figure out how do we ensure that they're going to be there. But then again, if they don't show, then one of them's just alone and whatever. I go digging through my bag and pull out the potion. Is this this character?
Mm.
Do we have a potion of the far seeing?
Potion of far seeing?
No, it's not that actually thing. It's a spell, but I can't remember it. I can't find it on the fucking sheet. Clairvoyance. We do. We have a potion of clairvoyance. If we know where they're going, we can spy on the room. We can watch their meeting.
Mm-hmm.
We have to specifically put it somewhere that we've seen before, because I think Thazarday said that it only lets us spy on a location we've seen before.
Hmm. So where's a good place that we've been before that wouldn't necessarily be a hazard to...
Hey, how far away is that? There was that tower where we found Trollshoon.
Immediately pans to the yawning portal.
I mean,
Oh, you can't teleport into the Dungeon of the Man Mage, can you?
Not with that attitude.
Out. Once you're in, you're kind of stuck.
I really don't want a pissed off Manshoon to have to come up through the well.
I mean, he
feel like that would probably piss Darren off.
Yeah, it would be really he would be really pissed off considering he was trapped there for close to a century.
Yeah, no. I like that tower in the middle of the lake where we met Trollshoon.
You also know there's a wild magic around there.
But hey, all the better.
Yeah, that's even better.
Would
Is
wild
it, though?
magic affect a spell? I mean, a
Yes.
potion.
A potion?
A potion.
Would wild magic affect magic?
That's a tough one.
I mean, downside, it just doesn't work. Oh, unless it maybe like works as a different potion as well. And it's like, it's clairvoyance, but it's also x-ray vision, so you see them naked.
Oh.
Thank you, Misrule.
I mean,
I've already seen that.
all things considered,
true.
from like randomly combined magic, not the worst thing that could have happened to your eyeballs. Just saying.
I mean, I have that evocation, so yeah.
What? See people naked?
I can. I don't want to, but I can. Ghost sight, I can see through objects.
Patience.
Oh,
Everybody in the
shit.
tavern.
Patience.
not there.
I don't have it on right now.
Wait, yeah, aren't you writing your book?
Well,
Your
I
spell?
Yeah,
was
you're
this
dying
after I
for
was
them.
done or before?
No, we went home.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
then
You
I'm
just
never
sent
knocked
you a
mind.
off for
memo.
14 hours.
Never mind.
Sorry.
No one looking at them naked.
Good grief.
Just like bored out of your mind, just stare head to desk, just turn that on to peep in on what's in the basement down there?
Actually, because I'm so bored, I just want to make sure the evocation stuff.
I actually wonder now what's in the cellar.
Okay, so I have a passive evocation that I just got. Anytime I'm in this church, does anyone show their true form like they were a shapeshifter? I have Witch's Sight.
Oh.
That's a fun one.
Probably not, but it's a passive constant out to 30 feet.
Mm-hmm. Gotta try to remember that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, not really seeing anything, but you are more isolated from everyone because they shoved you into the side room of.
So how many stupid doodles of Thana falling off a tower and onto her face are on the side of that page in your book?
5. They stop. They start at the words at the top, and it's like you're falling off the words.
Because that's literally what you're doing. You're doing the thing where clerics or priests would sit down and just copy boring shit for hours at a day throughout the day. But I can't really see patients drawing dicks.
You can't really.
Dicks. What is it?
No one's actual jerks in this party. Darn. I was gonna say, what do you mean? I'm drawing. Insert the person who's a jerk in the party, but no one's a jerk, so I can't do that. Anyway,
I offer patients a super sugary coffee to children.
Like a responsible adult.
Yep. Have you met me? I'm literally wine and TM.
I know. I'm playing along with it.
We'll just fast forward a day or so.
Yeah.
So that Patience has done his one ritual and Rogh went on his date and got his one ritual.
Nice.
Actually, what
he got 2 rituals if you think about it.
I was gonna say is if Patience is spending 12 hours to pick up Dromage from Tyr, then I'm gonna get that shit from him later. And
no, he's getting something else. He's getting Forbiddance because he can pick from any class.
Yeah, that's cleric. That's a cleric only spell, except for this.
Okay. Oh, okay.
When I finally get back to the house, I'm like, please tell me we have a ruby worth 1,000 gold.
Well, can we say again that time that I went to a jeweler and had that big ass chest of gems appraised?
Well, you would. Okay, never mind.
I'm not that smart. I do not think I would be able to guess that well. I don't have appraisal proficiency. I'm imagining
Patience squatting down in front of the giant chest of gems and be rummaging through it like a fucking junk drawer, shoving, pitching gems over his shoulder. Nope.
And it's it's only a diamond worth 2,000. Who gives a shit?
Oh, this would be
great. The kids are in the background just jumping up, trying to grab them.
This would be great if it was a ruby. Tosses it over his shoulder.
Is it a sapphire?
It has to be a ruby.
But if you hold on.
But rubies are red sapphires, technically, or something, right?
Yeah.
Isn't there some weird? Anyway.
Yeah, but it's magic, so the color might matter.
The color matters.
Let's not think too much because if you take a ruby worth 1,000 here and go to another city that is only worth 900, it ceases to function as a magic item in one city and not the other.
Also, a lot of spells that have the gems, you have to crush it in your hand, which is not possible for a lot of
You don't have to crush it in your hand, you just have to crush it.
Yeah, you're supposed to be casting a spell and pull out a mortar and piston and be like...
More likely you ask the jeweler to do it for you.
No,
that's a good way to destroy a fucking mortar and pestle. Do you know how much pressure it takes to crush a gem to dust?
Depends on the gem.
Sorry, I was looking specific because I was looking at different spells, right? There's one called Dramage's Instant Summons, and you need a sapphire worth at least 1,000 gold. And pretty much you tie it to a specific object, and then when you crush it, it says you crushed the sapphire with your hands.
Mm-hmm.
The item instantly appears.
Mm-hmm.
It also might be part of the spell that that allows you to crush it.
Easier.
Actually, the second half of that functionality is what really does that. The spell for me is if you enchant something with drawmage and somebody else is holding the item that you're trying to call, you don't get the item, but you do learn exactly where that individual is, and that can be really useful too.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, where is it?
It only cost you 1,000 gold to figure that out.
Okay, but that's like.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna go praise this chest of gems.
How many gems are there?
I don't know. It just said big chest of gems.
I gave you a number last week.
Doubt.
A giant X appears on screen. Blue X.
I didn't write it down. I don't think you told me.
My OB studio is not up and running still, so.
I want to say it's like I want to say it was like 9-ish. They were big.
9-ish? Okay. So, let's find out. Is there a gem calculator in the DND?
Yes.
Yes. Dang it. Ow.
No wonder I couldn't find it. You had it.
Were you looking for it?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Wow, that's hot. Maybe I want to use it as a computer's cooling station.
Oops.
It covers like a good 3 degrees hot.
3 degrees hot. Nailed
More
it.
than 3 degrees. I'm telling you, it's more than 3 degrees.
I'd hope so. Pages might
It's
snap in
above
half if
freezing.
they're at 3 degrees.
Do we know where the gem thing is?
Under treasure. It's in front of all the magic items. A couple pages in front of magic items.
Somebody's being smart.
Alright, so if I cast this every day for the next month, nothing can teleport in and out of our house. Nothing can plane shift in and out of our house. Nothing can come in and out of our house through the ethereal plane. And I can make sure any devils or demons or anything like that immediately vaporize and radiant if they enter. Does that sound good?
Okay, I'm really into that. Here's the question.
It'll cost us 1,000 gold in a ruby and a month of time.
But 1,000 gold a day.
Nope.
Oh, it's a one-time purchase?
Unless I do the 30-day option. The
What's the
30-day
percent
pretty
down
much
payment?
pretty much you need that as the material component, but then if you cast it the same place for 30 days, the spell becomes permanent until dispelled and the ruby disappears.
I would say let's do the 30-day one because I don't know when we're going to get the opportunity to be back home every day for a year.
Also, we need to set up a password. So, what password are you guys thinking? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
No!
No, I use it in my luggage.
One of our names in Sylvan backwards.
Okay, that's not the worst. However, I don't know that any of us speak Sylvan.
At least one letter's capitalized, and we have at least one character in there.
You're a character, all right.
One special character, too.
Mm-hmm.
Keep talking while I roll up these gems.
I'm thinking this. It might be quack backwards.
Don't smoke quack, kids.
Still quack, though. It's still...
It's like cock. It's cock.
Okay, maybe not the best idea.
He
If
loves
someone
the
runs,
cock.
yeah, so let's say somebody comes into the place and you're just like cock, and you're like, what?
Somebody loses a rooster outside. Grab that cock.
But the most important thing about this is I'm not sure if the spell would actually work in town.
What do you mean?
The Dragon Ward, it might be a version of it. You can't have them overlapping.
But if we buy the ruby and you cast the spell, it won't go away, right?
Right.
You just use the spell slot. So let's try it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
No, I wouldn't use the spell slot. This is a ritual.
Oh, then yeah. Let's try it anyway. If it fails, it fails. We'll just use it outside the city next time.
Okay, I use my own money for now while we're tallying up, because Patience is not going to wait for the appraisal of the gems, and he just uses the gems he already has.
The appraisal of the gems probably happened before we got there.
And
before you got home.
He uses the gems he already has from the robe of useful items, and he trades those gems in for 1,000 gold worth of ruby. And we'll go with that for now.
Okay.
Just to make that part easier, at least.
Oh, shit nuggets.
There you go.
Nice.
And then random.
And then you can divvy up the whatever we got from the
okay, so it's a 500 gold aquamarine, a 50 gold Chalancy, 5,000 gold jacinth.
Yeah, some of my spelling might be a bit off because I was typing with one hand.
I'm sorry, 5,000 gold jacinth?
Yeah.
That's curiously specific and sounds spell component-y.
That's what I had for random.
I don't think jacinth has a spell component.
Yes, I believe it is.
500 topaz, 100 amber, 500 gold black pearl, 500 gold aquamarine, 10 gold eye agate, and 1,000 gold emerald.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, I think I spelled the wrong.
Astral projection.
But yeah, it was totally random rolling.
Nice. From the DMG.
Yep.
What?
Nice.
What about astral projection?
I believe it uses a jacinth as part of a spell component.
Oh, interesting.
Let me pull that really quick here. Yeah, so one jacinth worth at least 1,000 GP and one ornately carved bar of silver worth at least 100 GP.
Are they consumed?
For each creature you affect with the spell, and yes. So if we have a 5,000 GP jacinth, we can get that carved down into 1,000 GP. So we could take 5 astral projectionists with one casting, but it's a 9th level necromancy spell. And
you know what would be an easier way of astral projecting? I cast plane shift and we're on the astral plane.
I mean, yeah, but that takes all of us with it. This is more like jacking into the Matrix where your body stays home and you get the silver cord.
Also, we don't have to worry about crazy pirates that have cord-cutting swords that will kill us instantly.
So that happened the one day. You got the gems, you got things. What are you doing now? Now the date, your successful date.
Do we spend
was enjoying it?
Do you guys spend a month of downtime as I try to cast Forbiddens? Actually, day one.
No, we have to
day
meet
one.
With,
I attempt to ritual cast it. This will be in the morning before we do anything in the day.
So yeah,
you might want to plan before you start a 30-day ritual when you have less time than that.
Okay,
so
fair
you might want to plan with the group.
Mm-hmm.
I just
gonna be.
I just want to see if it works, because if it doesn't work, then there's no reason to do a 30-day plan. Man, it's starting to sound like insurance or leasing or something. Setting up a 30-day plan on our time.
Yeah, because don't you have like a thing where you can do it like it just takes an hour and it's set up and.
Well, ritual casting adds 10 minutes, I think, to any spell that you ritual cast.
Mm-hmm.
And Forbiddens, I think takes maybe an hour. Oh no, it's 10 minutes, so it'd take me 20 minutes at the beginning of the day.
Oh shit, nice.
And it lasts for 24 hours if successful. If not, then it's not.
You cast it.
It doesn't work.
Not sure. Nothing to enter that's forbidden. As far as you know, it's successful.
Well, okay.
What triggers it?
I walk outside and I attempt to misty step back into the house. Does it work?
I think it's going to let you because you're actually the person that casts the spell. It's not going to keep you out too.
No, no creature can teleport in or out. Nothing can.
Oh, well, have
Or
fun with
plane
that then.
shift.
Kevin, read in the spell.
Mm-hmm.
Forbiddance is on page 243. Top right. I can choose a really wide area, but I'm making it just our tavern. For duration, creatures can't teleport into the area or use portals, such as those created by the gate spell, to enter the area. The spell proofs against planar travel, and therefore prevents any creatures from accessing the area by way of astral plane, ethereal, Feywild, Shadowfell.
You cast it, you can't teleport in. About an hour later, Widget comes over and is like, which one of you cast a forbidden spell?
Wait, who does?
I know it has to be one of you.
Who does?
Why?
Widget from next door. 40,000 square feet.
Holy
It hits into
fuck!
their house. We can't access our portals.
I just point at patience.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna need a permit.
The
for that, lad.
wording says it protects up to 40,000 square feet. It doesn't
Your
have
patience.
to.
Yeah, you didn't.
I did specify only the tavern.
Oh, okay.
I'm being careful with it. I don't want to bam the whole city, because that would hit like pretty much the whole city.
Because their house is on top of yours.
I
It's
thought it was
not-
across the street.
No! The bakery's across the street.
Oh, that's right there next door.
I've said this every time. They are literally humping your building with theirs.
Wow.
Yeah, we're in a big city. The walls are just pretty much connected.
Visuals.
Yeah, here, let me bring out the map. I'll show you again.
It's like a first semester college party filled with freshmen. You know, just
No boy.
no room for anything.
Here, you're 11, right? Right next to 11, that's them.
Oof.
That's you. That's
That's
them.
pretty close, yeah.
Yeah, they are right on top of you. They can hear everything your bar does.
I'm sorry.
We'll say but yeah, no, it's definitely specifically our bar, the tavern, including the second floor,
Barn.
the main floor, and the cellar, especially the cellar. I definitely make sure everything in the cellar specifically, because I remember us doing a lot of stuff in the sewers, and a lot of different spots in the sewers where you could just open up and people could just come in whenever they wanted, like we did with the one guy, and the ghost kind of aged me for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that wasn't close to you. That's the worst.
Don't want like the Xanathar like just disintegrate raying in and causing shit.
Ooh! Oh! Do you know what? There's an idea.
Cast disintegrate?
No! We point Lefty and Zhao down to the Xanathar's place. We've been there.
I feel like they're not going to be dumb enough to walk into the Xanathar Guild.
If they don't know it, it's supposed to be a fucking secret hideout, isn't it?
I feel like it's an open secret. Like, everybody in the world knows that the Xanathar Guild exists.
But nobody knows.
You're muted, Callie, or we at least can't hear you.
One of the worst kept secrets in Waterdeep.
Yeah, like, everybody knows these assholes exist. And where else would you keep an elaborate maze of bandit hideouts?
Well,
In the fucking sewers.
What else you can tell me? Omen Drawn from Acquisitions Incorporated is one of the Lords of Waterdeep.
I mean,
Also
wow.
one of the worst kept secrets of Waterdeep.
One of my favorite
Funny enough,
ongoing
a lot
jokes.
of the things that are worst kept secrets in universe are supposed to be secret. It's just players are like, I know it, I read it, therefore everyone knows it.
Yeah, because it's in the book.
Consider perhaps that there are a whole lot of other fucking things down in the Waterdeep sewers besides.
Oh, yeah, I'm just saying.
So it's not like we're going to invite them in. It's like, hey, come have a nice cuppa and a chat with the Xanathar and his Mind Flayer friends. No, I'm saying, hey, I've got this great secret, and you can come find it here down in the sewers in this location.
I still think it'd be safer if it's in that, like, abandoned castle tower thing outside the city.
Sure, if they start slinging spells, they'll blow themselves both to hell.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
for
worth
all
a
we
shot.
know, what happens if they cast, I don't know, I've heard of a spell called, like, Earthquake. I don't know why they would cast it on each other, because it seems super dumb. But what if they do? Well, then the city's fucked.
It would be awesome.
And the city's fucked! And all that work you just did to fortify our basement and protect it magically is fucked.
Nah, not necessarily. The area would still be protected with forbiddance.
All right.
The
So-
dog can hear me getting worked up, and his tail is just wagging against my foot.
How far traveled to this fucking tower again?
I
It's
think
been
it
a
was like
while.
2 days at most.
Oh, are we going to set up an ambush, or are we just going to let them go hash it out?
I kind of want to set up an ambush, but I'll take votes on this because I see the value in both letting them soften each other up, and then we go clean up the trash, and also just let them do it themselves. And if they fail, they fail, and they both survive, and they're pissed off at each other.
Well, I mean, they
And
might.
we're safe.
Do you think they might decide to unite forces against us?
That's what I fear. That's why I like the idea of, fucking them up.
Hmm.
Can we write 2 different letters and
Well,
make
yeah.
it sound like, well, yeah, obviously we're gonna have to do that anyway. Make it sound like it's a trap, but it's a trap set by Fajal.
I don't follow.
Okay. So instead of being like, hey, I've got stuff for you, we straight up come out and say, hey, Fajal wanted to steal some shit from you. But we decided that we think that we trust you more than him, or we want to be on your side better than his side. And we sell him out. We make it so that he's pissed off when he shows up.
I haven't heard a cow come through in a few minutes, but that's some bullshit, and I think perhaps he would not go for that in a heartbeat, because there's no way in hell that he would ever believe that we would trust him for anything. Probably because
No,
he
we
wouldn't
tell
trust
him
us.
the reason we hate Zhao more than him, because Zhao fucking, I don't know, threatened our kids or something.
Hmm.
I think he's done a lot more than just that. I think you can pin some actual things on him. Right?
Hmm.
Oh, probably.
I just don't know.
Also, while I'm casting this, because it hasn't been 20 minutes yet, did you guys
And it
want
doesn't have
Celestials to be allowed in here? Or
I honestly believe that
Sure.
trying to bait him with an artifact might be the best way to guarantee he'd show up. I don't know.
That's fair.
Do we think that Fajrul might come if we told him that we found a new cache of artifacts?
Well, Fajul is going to show up no matter what we say, because that's what he wanted. Like, he wants to meet with us because he wants us to give him Manchun's shit. What we're wondering is, how do we turn them against each other? But hear me out.
He would
Fuck
expect
Manchun. Manchun, we just tell that we got his goodies, and if he wants them to come get them. Fajal, we tell him that we got the goodies,
uh-oh.
and Callie dropped. And we also tell him that we found journals or shit.
Oh yeah, that's right. I need to go
Saying-
translate those.
Okay. You were starting to, the video was lagging to where
Oh, because I'm talking too
there was
fast.
like 2-second delay between you and the video.
So we send Zhao a letter saying that we found his goodies from Manchun, but we also found a journal or something saying that Manchun was planning on finding his ass and ending him finally.
I think okay, that sounds. Yeah, okay, that works.
Okay.
That sounds like a plan. Finally,
Now, where do we want them to meet?
the tower for sure, because
Yeah.
if spells start going off.
We couldn't hear you.
I'm sorry. I hit
You're
the power
fine.
button. It's close to the delete button, okay? I'm sorry.
I thought somebody else was using up the internet, maybe.
Nope, it was me being stupid. The computer turned off, and I went, "Oh my god, I'm so." I was trying to look something up.
Reminds me of the time that we were like, okay, bye everybody, because stream ended, and Scotty's like, okay, bye, and instead of closing OBS, he just ended the call.
Whoops.
Anyway, so I think the theory is that we've decided we just tell Manshun that we got his goodies, and if he wants them to come get them. And we tell Fajal that we got his goodies and he asked us to get because he wants to meet us anyway. And that we found evidence that Manshun hates his guts and was planning on killing him next time he finds him.
What evidence, though?
I don't know. We make it up. We lie.
I still would like to translate these draconic
Oh,
documents.
fuck yeah. I thought we left those with the black staff.
Yep.
Well, when I found out that I could get the ritual for comprehend languages, I figured why not do it ourselves.
Well, yeah, but like that's not tied to Fajal. We can just do that when we come back.
Wait a minute. Can I read already? Give me a second.
I just
Hell, we don't even need to leave the house. That's right. We got that potion. We just send the paper birds. They go their way. We sit here in the comfort of our living room and spy on them.
and you guys thought it was creepy that I was going to cast Dream.
Okay, all right. We like the black staff. Best case scenario, these guys killed each other. Like,
also,
I want these guys dead. They're not good people.
I wonder what Manshun dreams about.
Darren Task.
Sheep that are missing their right hoof.
I honestly feel like it's probably like the pyro and like his rainbow unicorn flying baby mentality.
No, that's the Xanathar. That would be the Xanathar. That's what he dreams of.
I'm so confused.
Team Fortress
And then if we need to, none of you guys know the quick teleport, do you?
I do.
I mean, isn't that just running really fast?
Oh yeah, no, I don't.
Yeah, but I can't. Like, I can run real fast, but I can't run a 2-day travel that fast.
Oh no, yeah, I can.
But if we decide, if they do fuck each other up real bad, and we decide based on what we see, we could teleport to them and kick the shit out of whoever survives.
So teleport into the wild magic zone.
No, teleport right outside the wild magic zone, and then run.
How big is the patch?
Fuck.
How big is the patch, though? Right? Like, is it like an area around the building, or is it?
We would know because we teleported into it before. We teleported right outside.
The whole island.
Yeah, so we just teleport on the other side of the island.
On the water?
I can run on water, yo.
We can't.
Well.
You know there was
not with that attitude.
On the other side of the island that you guys kind of missed because you did every way to get across them.
Except use the fucking boat.
Except look around to see if there was a way already built.
Yeah, I think we swam.
We saw the dock. We did see the dock like after the fact, though, right?
You know, water walk's a ritual spell, right?
I think it might be cleric or druid only though.
That would make sense.
So, what kind of message you're sending?
Okay, I'm gonna write it down on not paper bird, paper first, to plan it out.
Paper rat.
Yeah. Water walk is cleric, druid, ranger, sorcerer.
Wow.
Wait, it's sorcerer, not a wizard?
Yeah. Anywho,
we need more of those. Where a sorcerer gets it, wizard doesn't. Anyway.
To Manshun.
You suck. You smell like feet.
We
gotta hand it to you. You're pretty handy.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of hand puns. That'll get him there real quick. We found a helping hand.
No.
Wait. Can I make the letter a scroll of vicious mockery?
Patience, lad. Maybe just leave the pros to the pros.
Now I think about it, bards can make scrolls of vicious mockery. That's just hate mail. Oh my god, that's amazing.
No, we call those diss tracks.
Did Manshun, because at one point he was requiring you to do things for him. Did he ever tell you what he wanted of you?
Nope.
Huh,
yeah, no, he made us do a thing, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yep.
because he wanted to prepare you for something.
Oh.
Okay.
Which one?
Prepare us for trouble and to make it
Yes.
double.
Do we actually know which one it was?
That was the one you've been dealing with.
Yeah, but like, does that one have a name?
Is it Lefty? Is it Main
I
Shun?
think
Is
it
it
might have
Moon
been Lef-
Shun? Is it?
It'd be Lefty.
Lefty.
Is the one you've been dealing with the entire campaign for the
Okay.
most part, except when you fought Troshun and found Moonshun.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we need
Disgrace on your family. Disgrace on your cat.
we need
Dishonor. Dishonor.
We need 2 Manchunians that are just Jesse and James,
Mm-hmm.
and they're
I'm right here.
Okay, so the note to Manchun. We have come into possession of some of your old supplies, including a spellbook and very powerful red robes. Meet us at this location at this time for the trade-off.
Should I cast Forbiddance on there so he can't teleport out?
He won't be able to teleport
He won't be able
in.
to teleport in then.
Yeah,
And
it's like,
it's a wild magic zone too.
Should I?
so just magical theory question. What would happen if you cast a spell magic?
Who knows? It's wild magic zone. That's
Woo.
the whole point of wild magic.
That's
There's
the
only
fun.
one surefire way to get rid of wild magic zones, and none of you have access to it. Silver fire.
Oh,
Something
Ooh.
the chosen of Misrule get.
I thought you were going to say ET Magic Field.
No. Again, who knows what's going to happen?
Oh boy.
That's the whole point. Yeah. And 2E high-level priests of Mistra gained a version of it that allowed them to, I think, negate anti-magic. So part of their job was to go around fixing dead and wild magic zones.
Huh.
That's neat.
They're actually pretty fucking powerful in 2E because they gained like every clerical sphere. You know, ask me 25 words less. Good word.
Fuck.
F.
Have your stuff. Come here. Thank you.
You
Yeah, I was
mad,
gonna
bro.
say this is turning into like the Three Amigos. You are very great.
I don't know how many words it is. It's too many, I think.
Yes. it is.
Here, paste it in the chat and
Very
I'll
nice.
pare it down for you.
Yeah,
Okay.
like, and you could do ampersand.
If you make it 19 words, you can end it with, you can reply to this message.
But
Okay.
they can't because
Well-
it's a paper bird.
Let's
Oh,
okay,
I thought you were
first off,
casting sending. My bad.
remove the
what?
salutation.
I don't have magic.
Sending stone? I don't know.
Is if we have weave.
We have the good shit. Come meet us at the place to buy a t-shirt with quotes around t-shirt.
Good thing it's not 25 characters. That would be so much more annoying.
Oh Jesus, it's 38 words.
It would be 120 characters. But then they up it up to 240 later.
We have
All paper birds are blue.
Quite a lot of them are just angry and short-tempered.
we have one of your spell books and magic robes. Meet us. Da 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 da.
Meet us at the docks at 3.
And I think I did give you the name for that tower long ago. I just don't.
Was it Cobalt Tower?
No, Kolok was the one in the city.
Oh, okay.
We'll call it Lake Tower.
There's your reduced form.
Is that still over 25?
It should be under.
No, but we should include what time
17
to
words, so.
meet and to
You got
not
7 more
teleport
words you
into
can
the
put on there, I
tower.
think.
Because if he teleports into the tower, he might end up in like 800 feet in the air or some shit because wild magic. I don't think he'll be too happy if he like shows up for this trade-off that's super friendly and not gonna fuck him, and then like wild magic fucks him.
On the other hand, he teleports into wild magic and dies.
So you're inviting Flint and a rock and some dry driftwood into this tower. What,
hoping they
what do
rattle
we,
around with each other.
Yeah, what do
yeah.
we have planned for us? Like, do we get like a fire blanket or?
We are going to be clairvoying ourselves from afar and watching the game go down while we are in the comfort of our own home.
So we're not going to actually give them any of their stuff. None of the stuff's going to be there.
Oh fuck no!
Not like just one thing for bait, because they probably would cast like locate object just to prove that something's there.
Okay, maybe.
No,
we
if they
should.
cast, I mean, literally, if they wanted to cast anything while they're within range of a locate object, then they're probably going to go set off.
That's
some
also
bombs.
true because a
So-
locate object is
Are
pretty.
you gonna have a
short range.
box with a stick and spellbook under it?
Yes, basically.
Ooh, spellbook! Oh no! Caught by a box.
There's like there's a mask in there, but you gets over there, and it's like paper mache.
Foiled again.
Okay, all right. Then I guess that's what you guys want to do.
It only lasts for 10 minutes though, so we'd have to like really pick our time.
Okay, so we've pared it down to 18 words. And I clarified it so that he knows not to teleport into the tower, hopefully, unless he's a stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's his fault.
Also, if either one of them are using any kind of enhanced visibility, like seeing visibility or something like that, they'll be able to see the clairvoyance sensor ball.
Well, then he knows somebody's spying on him, which, like, is probably pretty fucking common.
So you.
He doesn't
write
know
up-
it's us.
So you write up your note to Manchun. The bird flies up and it's like.
Fuck.
It's almost like he's protecting himself from divination stuff.
Left Manchun. There we go.
Never mind.
It didn't know which Manchun.
Bounced.
It's like
John Smith. Which John Smith? Sorry, John Smith's out there.
It is a pretty generic name though.
I
It
mean,
happens.
I think literally like every instance, John Smith is really just the doctor in some incarnation, and he's literally just him every time. Every
Yeah.
time.
He's got that whatever that psychic paper.
Yeah.
And then for Fazul,
Give me a second. I'm word counting it. It is 23 words. Fabulous.
That's one word. No,
Oh, we have Manchun stuff and evidence he was planning your assassination. Meet outside this tower at time and cross the lake for handoff.
it's like,
I feel like we're when you send out the second one, I'm like, I feel like we're their agents or something.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love it. It's like spy shit. I
Oh
don't
no
know
no
what
no no!
spy
I meant
is.
agent, like they own a business and we're like setting up their meetings and stuff.
Oh, that's way lamer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I make sure that the potion is ready and make sure it's near the clock so we can keep an eye on it and hope they don't arrive early. Because it only lasts for 10 minutes, so we have to drink it like maybe like 2 minutes before the time when they're supposed to get there. Because a lot of people show up like a little bit early.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go to the bathroom then. Let me know how it turns out.
It's like 2 days from now.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom in 2 days then.
you know you have to be within a mile of the place.
Wait, now?
You get an invisible sensor within range and a location.
Good thing it's 2 days away. We need to teleport 2 days away or a mile away from that tavern. Tower. Fuck. Words.
Okay, so we're gonna be setting up a duck blind?
A what?
Yep.
It's a thing you set up so that the ducks can't see you, but you can see them.
Yes.
It's quacktastic.
Were there like trees or something nearby we could hide in?
Oh sure.
Yeah.
Within a mile, yeah. I mean,
Yeah. We'll do that.
So we're going camping then.
Yep.
Okay.
We're
you see the
going.
wagon
we're
you left
going-
behind. Hey, a
Manchun
wagon!
hunting. Hey! It's been left in the weather for like 4 months.
Who brought that here on? And oh, the down payment. We were renting that. Ooh.
Oh boy.
As she's 2
I
days.
think
So
we did
we're
go
2
back
days
for the
later now.
horses, though.
I was gonna say is during that 2 days, can I go and like have a follow-up date with my nerd friend at the
That 2
blacksmith?
days is you traveling there.
Oh, okay.
You can just fucking teleport.
To the anti-magic, the wild magic area?
No,
I
outside
mean, a
of
mile
it.
away. Have we seen that area a mile
We
away
took the
from it?
long way the first time.
That's true. Yeah.
I'll take a pistachio, please.
Let's find it. We'll see how far it is. See if the wild magic thing goes out for a whole mile or not. I don't think it does.
I was gonna say that sounds like risky behavior, but okay.
So what do you
How
guys,
are we gonna know otherwise?
you do any preparation?
Prep? Why do I need to
I
do
just
that?
realized that we wasted a bunch of these cool ass potions. Should we go see if Hazard Day has any more? Even
Yeah,
though we bought his stuff like very recently.
Yeah, you
Did I
go.
use that potion of flying? I don't think I did.
You guys can go shopping. I think Thazarday still doesn't like me.
A little tiff at you.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go spend some more time recording rituals. And I probably owe like a couple hundred gold.
Well, the guy only has so many rituals, and he wants to be more than just your repository. He wants real dates.
I mean, you have that too.
Am I just?
You only love me for my spell book.
Am I just a spell book to you?
No, but he is just a total slut for knowledge. So
My
Sometimes I
spine
think
is
you
back
just-
here.
yeah, you know, two things you never bend the spine back on properly: a book, and you.
Oof.
I'm going to Thazard Days. Anybody want to come with me?
Every time you see me, you're just like, "Oh, where's your book?" It's always wanting my book.
I understand that it's big and filled with knowledge, but there's something more to me than just that.
Yes, I know. It's just the suppleness of your pages, the thickness of your cover. Don't worry. He knows how to sweet talk him into the library.
Is it a six? Is that a 100? Is that 100 point pages? Or are you just happy to see?
No. He's got standards.
Is
He
that a
likes.
pen in your pocket?
It's a quill.
Oh.
He likes the vellum
Anyway.
ones. Only the best. He likes them vellum scrolls.
Hey! Thazard Day.
It's like, "Oh, you've come back. I figured your friend would be making all your items for you."
Ah, no, fuck him. He doesn't really do potions, and it takes him like forever. Has he ever actually made anything for his patients? Yeah. So, good news, we have money. Bad news, we used that. We kind of wasted one of those cool ass potions we bought from you recently.
Did you use it on something you wanted?
Well, yeah, but we didn't like the Dracolich flew away as soon as we used it. So
Dracolich, you say? Where was that?
Oh, it was just outside of town.
yeah, like
Few days.
2 days outside town or so.
Yeah, there was like a cave out in the woods.
Yeah, he flew away though. He kind of
Yeah, he went really far north.
He didn't really like the idea that he's like, haha, I breathe poison at you, and I'm like,
If you have a map, I can point where he was going.
does nothing.
Oh, yeah, I got a map right here.
Oh, here you go.
No way this could go poorly whatsoever.
What's your wisdom again thing?
Thing is, all of the like red flags, Patience is the only one who's seen them.
What red flags?
So we don't. Yeah, exactly.
And
I don't
see,
know these things exist.
Back home, Tiamat used to be a big deal. Like, for people kind of like from Uther, who I have had some dealings with. Anyway, if there's a lot of Draco-liches and stuff in the area, that means there's a lot of dead dragons potentially in the area if the Call of the Dragons around. That could be that there's a lot of cast-offs from their rituals. That can still be valuable. I mean, you might not find 1 or 2 dragon skeletons as valuable, but they're good for making items sometimes.
I've heard
Oh, no,
dragon
we're
bone
well
weapons
aware.
are pretty badass.
We're well aware of the
I
value
got
of dragon
one.
parts.
I got a dragon fang dagger. It doesn't really do anything. I haven't enchanted it yet.
We have one too!
Yeah.
Yeah, we do nothing.
Roll initiative.
Turns out this whole time Thazerdate's been a shapeshifted dragon.
No, I'm saying because
That
you guys are
actually
stabbing
was
at each other.
fucking
That was in Zakara.
No, I was just
Wait, what?
fucking tapping his dagger. If I wanted to actually shank him, I could fuck him up.
In Zakara, one of the guys who had a magic curiosity shop was a venerable red dragon, and they
He
killed him.
would have murdered us
In fact,
instantly if Airly hadn't beheaded him.
yeah, Airly beheaded him in like a minute.
Because she's the best.
Yeah. No, do not feel sorry, Callie. Do you remember how many dice that fucker would have rolled for his breath weapon? It was
Anyway.
too damn many.
So he's like, so what can I do for you? I just got a nice supply in of things.
Ooh, what you got?
Well, there's some potions, some scrolls, some other items, some weird oddities and curiosities that we figured
I
out.
love that shit. I love the oddities. But first, let's look at those potions. So the potion that we used most recent. Oh, what's the oddity?
It's this little square, and you just tap the top, and it blinks different colors. Goes from blue to green to yellow to brown to green.
How long does it stay lit up?
I don't know. It never stops until you touch it.
Oh, okay. So it's a tap on, tap off. Might be a nice nightlight. Are you okay? Does it look like he was actually charmed by that thing, or he was just spacing out?
It looks like Space Now, like yours, just really soothing.
How much?
Oh, 5 shards.
Patience is still staring at it. He hasn't blinked yet.
Hands it over to Patience, knowing it.
Patience. Glowy nightlight.
What?
So anyway, the potion that we ended up wasting a little bit was a potion of invulnerability, which I know is going to be expensive as all get out, but it's super worth it.
Last time you exchanged for that, right?
I think so, yeah. We're probably going to have to dip into the group fund for that.
Yeah, because I don't remember what it was. Okay, let's see if I got one. Because they are very,
Rare.
no, they're just rare, not very rare.
Regular rare.
Also, somebody needs to work on the
Medium.
title of the potion, because it's not actually, it doesn't make you invulnerable.
Yeah. And stone.
Yeah. So then I can never remember the price ranges.
It should say at the very
501 to
beginning.
5,000, I think, is rare.
That might be uncommon.
No, uncommon's 101 to 500. Because common's from 50 to 100.
Yeah, rare is 501 to 5K.
Just let's have.
And then very rare, I think, is 5,001
But-
to 25K or something ridiculous.
It's like 2,500.
Done.
It's a potion.
Oh, right.
Let me go get
It's halved because it's a consumable.
consumable.
It's fucking amazing.
Okay, let me go in the back and see if I have any more. Guys, you guys seem to like those.
They're so good.
Opens the door. Hear some sounds in the back.
Dana has a beer hat on. And it's just like one potion in each.
Patience sees through things now.
If I want to.
Okay.
Oh, you had to activate
I
it.
have, but I do have essentially the true sight for shapeshifting for a 30-foot radius. So if anything's shape has been changed, I would know.
When we come back from the other days, I'm going to give the potion of invulnerability to Serene.
But
I have some more curiosities.
Ooh, yes!
Okay, this one's a glove. You put it on, and you move your fingers, and a small fishing line comes out. And you just fish.
I feel like you should go like on the bottom of the globe.
There's a reason why it's got an issue.
Like, how efficient is it?
I don't know. I don't fish.
Okay, that's valid.
Yeah, I got it from a hobgoblin.
Surprised. I couldn't think of a hobgoblin fishing. Weird.
Yeah. Apparently he doesn't really fish, so that's why he sold it to me. Exchange it for a mace.
Sure, how much?
A dragon.
Okay, done.
Because remember, you teach a man to fish, they will be fed all the time. Right?
Fishing glove.
I think that's how it goes, yeah. Looks at camera. I just realized we made this into another shopping episode.
Good, I can prepare the final battle.
Final battle, Black Friday.
Like, on one hand, I was thinking about it, and I'm like, what the fuck are we going to use a fishing glove for? And I'm like, the kids would have so much fun with that. Just using it to stand on the second floor and troll patrons constantly.
Oh, I thought you would use it for, like, we're fighting a giant, and you just use the fishing line to get on its back, and you attack on Titan.
I also have for 200 dragons the Figuring a Wondrous Power duck.
How much?
200 dragons.
Chink. I like ducks. What does it do? After I buy it.
A large duck that you can sit in and just go on the river.
Oh, I know just who could use this.
So it's like the swan boat, but you can use it more often.
Kind of. Yeah.
I love it.
But it's a duck.
I love it so much.
I know somebody who would love it.
Yep. And patient Kevin Harris.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Rogh, look what I found for your dates.
Sorry? What is what?
This little figurine duck, you know? And
Rogh is gonna like just really super subtly like grab Patience by the shoulders, whip him around, and not so subtly like shove him in the direction of our other Tiefling party member with the duck in hand.
Do you not have a duck fetish this time?
All of my characters have a duck. What are you talking about?
Gotta throw in a duck thing every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna help you out, Patience. Cool. Go forth and sing.
Oh, hi.
Okay, but what material is the duck? This is important. It is a figurine of
Marshmallow.
Small duck figurine of
Because
it's usually like onyx or jade or ivory.
Plastic.
Amber?
Nice.
That's a yellowish gem sometimes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Topaz?
Topaz. One of those.
Hang on, I'm searching gemstone duck. I'm certain somebody has made these things.
Of course.
Probably quite a few mallard ones.
Okay, this one looks like amethyst. That's jade. That might be quartz.
Anyway, so got the thing.
Figurine of duck power.
Anything else? You good?
What other potions you got?
Well, let me go in the back and see. There's my back. Hear things moving, just hear like a slap sound. It's like, it's like, okay, what kind of potions are you looking for?
Combat-y potions are nice. Do you have any of those ones that can make you fly? Yeah, the dragon was a real pain in the ass. I'm kind of a close combat sort of person, and I'm short as fuck.
Okay. Potion of fly. Ooh, those ones are very rare, like my steaks.
Like mistakes,
huh?
or like your steaks?
My steaks. I like them rare.
Okay.
It's like, let me go and check. Goes in the back. Just hear like, I'm currently out. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, this is fine. We got a duck boat. We got a fishing glove, a nightlight, and a potion of invulnerability. Good doing business with you. I'm heading back across the street, and I brought gifts. I give the potion to Serene and the fishing glove to whichever one of the children I see first.
It's ironic because you found us by fishing us out of the cold water.
I'm gonna give it to Nat. I feel like she would get into some trouble with that.
You give it to her because you think she'd be the one that gets in trouble with it.
Yeah, she'd be the one that would have the most fun with it.
So, after you give out the gifts and everything, probably ending.
Serena, get you a new potion.
Thank you.
Because it's our typical stopping time.
Yeah.
Next week, we might actually get a fight.
Manchun and Fajalde.
Yeah. Misrule and Manchun.
Walk into a
Chosen
tower.
of Bane and one of the most powerful wizards in Faerun. Or one of the weaker versions of Manchun, who is not the most powerful wizard.
Yeah, no way this could go poorly whatsoever.
So, any after game announcements? Let's go around my list. So, impatient Kevin Harris, no misspell.
Oh, right. The like the show and any other shows on this Twitch channel. You can see down below I've been adding some panels in Twitch that have the playlists for all the shows because there's a lot of shows. So if you want to catch up, or if there's an episode you missed, the easy access right there. I'm also doing commission work for 5th edition stuff. So if you need any help with digital layouts, or just have an idea but you're not quite sure how you would want to implement it into 5th edition rules, you can contact me direct message on Twitter, which my Twitter is right below my face here.
All right. Katrina or Aboleth Hunter Kevin Harris?
Let's see, what do I have going on? The next game that I have is Friday's game. That is Corruption. We're actually gonna have a guest. We're gonna have January Silence with us. So I'm excited for that. And hopefully they'll actually find Passion and realize that she's not dead, and I will probably want to murder me for putting her through more agony.
Sure.
And Kevin's gonna throw shit around. Yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna hopefully get some more plot in.
All right. The last Kevin Harris. Callie.
Well, there was another Kevin Harris, but
Wasn't there distracted Kevin Harris?
Someone just changed their name on me. So Callie.
Okay. You can find me at Callie on Twitter. I have commissions. I'm working on something big right now. So after I work on this big thing, I will be opening up $8 bus commissions again. And I maybe have just finished a certain bus commission for a certain guest star that you are going to have in the future, that you just mentioned. I also maybe Dungeon Academy tonight. I don't know. A lot of people are doing a lot of things, so I am not sure. But I cried last time because my duck died. But you know, whatever.
Is this also the duck that was an archdevil?
Pit Fiend.
Yes. Yep. The Pit Fiend. No spoilers. Never mind. I'm not going to
look at you.
I'm
I'm sorry. The dog just shoved his face into my pocket because I have a granola bar wrapper in there.
But we have fun times over at Dungeon Academy on Power Score RPG at 6:30. So
there you go.
All right, and finally, distracted Kevin Harris. Just
What? Oh, Okay, so my next game will, I guess, be the Ghost of Saltmarsh on Saturday. And we are ramping up for full out bloody war with the Sahuagin.
Oh shit, that's right.
As
We
you-
have to. Oh god, we're right next to a fucking Sahuagin fortress, aren't we?
As you guys just started my favorite adventure in the entire book, The Final Enemy.
Fear.
The last part of the Ghost to Saltmarsh first edition series. Though there are more adventures later in the 5th edition book.
Nice.
Nice.
And I think I'm still guest starring as Mr. Blue.
Mr.
Yes.
Mr.
Resnat,
Blue.
yep.
And at some point in the indeterminate future, I have a Dark Matter campaign that I will hopefully be able to play on this or some related channels.
All right. Sounds
So,
good.
Keep
Sounds
your eyes
good.
peeled for that.
And my announcement is basically the same as everyone else's. Next week, more Waterdeep, hopefully. And again, Sirenscape brought you our sound in the background, so thanks to them. And with that, see you next time.
Ciao.
Bisous.
Phew.